Hey, this is Trey Williams with Kudo TV along with All This Entertainment. And I'm downtown at Government Plaza, and we're here to listen to the citizens regarding the situation between our police chief, Paul Prine, and our mayor, Sandy Stimpson. Here's what the citizens have to say about the situation. I'm here with Sabrina Mass, and she's one of the leading supporters for Chief Prine. And we're here to support our citizens, and here's what she has to say.
Yes, sir. How you doing today? I'm Sabrina Mass, and I definitely am supporting Chief Prine, the chief of police, because I've known him to be a man of integrity, honesty, and a man that is very, very well in character with the citizens of Mobile, Alabama. And I have seen nothing to this day to say why he is ousted as the chief of police, why he should have been ousted, and the citizens are still asking and demanding answers. So we are still in the dark about why he's not continuing to be the chief as far as being on the force physically out here in the city. We know he's on administrative leave, but why is he not in uniform enforcing the city as he should?
All right, I'm Carolyn Day, Mobile, Alabama. I'm Saraland, but I'm in Mobile all the time, and Mobile County is part of Saraland.
Hi, I am Dory Mayfield, and I live in the city of Mobile, a resident.
So you guys are here for the support for Chief Prine.
Yes.
Now, how do you feel about what Mobile is doing to our chief of police?
It breaks my heart. This is a man that has proven that he stands behind all of us Mobians. We come first. And the fact that he's not doing what they say, and now they want to oust him, that's wrong. Very wrong.
Now, what's your take on this?
Well, I stand with Paul Prine because of the type of person that he is. You feel this from all the people that just love him because they know that he cares. He cares for our city, and he wants the best for it. Just like all the city council, when they were running for their position here, they cared. They wanted to make Mobile better, and I believe that Paul Prine wants the same as we do, and that's why we feel like we need to stand up because we care. We love the city, and we want it to be the best that it can be.
And this does matter. I mean, we're talking about police force. We're talking about people that protect us, protect our properties, and keep us safe.
Right.
You know. So I really appreciate you guys coming out to support Paul Prine, and we look forward to hearing from other supporters and continue to support Paul Prine to see this whole thing all the way through.
Thank y'all for being there for us too,
Yes.
because we definitely need voices behind us.
We need y'all.
Thank you.
Here we have Renee Chapman. She's also a resident of Mobile, Alabama, and she's also supporting Paul Prine. And let's hear what she has to say.
Well, I know the chief, been knowing the chief all my life. He has the heart for the people of Mobile. He's full of honesty and integrity. And what he did was shed the light on some darkness that was going on and some manipulation. And in his whistleblowing, he got blackballed out of the status of chief. And that's a disgrace for the city of Mobile, someone that served for 27 years. And even took 3 bullets and lost a kidney. And that's something to be, proud of in the city of Mobile, that somebody would stand up. And the city of Mobile council needs to get it together because they have forgotten, and these politicians sometimes do forget, that the taxpayers are paying them to look after us, and we put our trust in them. And now that what they have done, the trust is gone. How do we rebuild?
Right. And that's exactly what we're fighting right now. Politics. As long as you have politics involved, politics seems to always win. and it always seems to go down a dark road when you have a lot of honest people. I know, like I said, as long as I've been in Mobile, I grew up here. I left for 30 years, and I'm back to Mobile.
Welcome back.
And it's, things have to change. It has to.
Yes. Well, when the people entrust you and we're paying taxes and we vote you in, we expect you to do a job.
Right.
And you forget that they work for us and they're supposed to stand up for us and have honesty and integrity about it. And that's what Prine did. And when he spoke about something and had a grievance that he saw that was not correct, that was going on, how do you expect the chief to fight the crime on the street if you're not going to let him do it on the inside as well?
Exactly.
Let the chief do his job. That's all we ask. Let the chief continue to do his job.
And we have Renee Chapman. Great testimony, great words. And we look forward to seeing more of you, and especially being a part of Mobile and keeping things going like it should be.
Absolutely. Love Mobile. We just got to get it cleaned up.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Latara Banks, and we're here downtown Mobile, and we got to hear what she has to say along with the supporters.
Well, I support Chief Prine. I always will. There's nothing about it that's going to ever change. Chief Prine has done more for this community, not just the black people, not just the white people, but for all of us. This man has opened up doors everywhere. He has done so much. And I'm not understanding how did we get to this point when all he did was ask questions. And when you ask a question and it results into this, whoa, there's more questions that need to be asked. What has happened, in my opinion, is that he stepped on some toes. He done upset some people somewhere. So, in the process of upsetting these people, now they got to get rid of him. See, he poses a threat because he stands for the truth. Right. And when you stand for the truth and you stand on it, you pose a threat. Right. So now they've got to get rid of the threat. But question, when you get rid of the threat and you replace the threat, what if these same questions come about again? True. So are you gonna keep running from the answers, or are you going to answer the questions? So that's just where we're at right now at this point with this. I'm gonna stand behind Chief Prine because in a spiritual sense, the way I feel about it is this. God gave that man an assignment. That man is on assignment. He's started a fire. The fire department can't put this one out. Can't nobody put this fire but God. But see, Chief Prine has to stand still, back. Let God do exactly what he's going to do. And I do believe that at the end, when all of this is said and done, Chief Prine will be victorious. Oh, he will be victorious.
That's what we're here for.
Because this is unheard of and it does not make sense. And if the people of Mobile actually thought about this, if they actually paid attention and thought about this, it does not add up. None of it makes sense. It doesn't add up. Right. You have more questions than answers.
Now, being that you're voicing your opinion right now, what do you have to say about the rest of the Mobilians what do you want to tell them about voicing opinions? Like, voices matter.
They matter, yes.
So, let's talk about that.
They stop being silent. If you have questions, ask them. And if you can't get answers in one direction, go in another direction. But if you have questions, ask them. You know why? Your tax dollars are involved. They're not going to give you nothing for free. You pay taxes on everything. This is our tax dollars, our tax money. We need to know where it is going and what it is being spent on. And if there is a question or a concern, it needs to be answered. That's the bottom line. But a closed mouth can't never get fed. A closed mouth can't get fed. It just can't. Either you're going to say something or you're going to stand there and deal with it. But don't complain about it now. If you're not going to say anything about it, don't complain about it.
I like that, and that's the perfect way to put it. Use your voices. We're out here using our voices, and we're standing up for something that we know is wrong. And these are things that they've been doing over and over and over again, but we stay silent. So the message here is voice your opinions, ask questions, and get answers. If you can't get an answer, that means that there's something being hidden. Read between the lines. Thank you, Latara Banks.
You are more than welcome. And thank you for taking the time out to even do this.
Hey, I'm a Mobilian. I'm a citizen too. When wrong is wrong, we make it right.
That's right. I absolutely agree.
All right, here we have Scott and we have Laura. Okay. They're also residents of Sims, Alabama, which is still part of Mobile, Alabama. And here's what they have to say.
Paul has actually been around, been known for many, many years. He's a man of his word. He's integrity, honor. And first off, is best known for him putting God first. Everything you see on TV about Paul, that's him in person. He's true to his word. So I think he's opened up a can of worms that I think we as citizens need to we need to know more about it. We want to be exposed to the truth behind it. And what they're doing for him is wrong. I think they're using him as a scapegoat.
Right. And this should be an example for all Mobilians as far as voicing and speaking up.
That's right.
We all need to speak up.
Exactly right.
And we have Laura.
We as citizens of Mobile have a right to know where our tax dollars are going. It's public information. The mayor should make it public. If there's no corruption going on, there's no reason why they can't make it public. If they're refusing to make it public, or strongholding, or crooking, however you want to use, whatever word you want to use, then there's something that needs to be done. They're voted in because of our voices. They're here to stand up for us. It's what we want. They work for us, we don't work for them. He uncovered some stuff. He brought it to the mayor's attention, and the mayor's response basically was, you either leave and we bribe you, or you leave and we're going to take away your integrity, we're going to drag you through the mud. That's not the way politics should be handled. If you wanted him to resign, if there was a difference between the administration, be a man and stand up and say, listen, we're not jiving. Let's work on something to transition you out so we can transition somebody else in. That's a fair deal. Don't drag the man, his name, his family through all of this, and then turn around and think that the public in Mobile, Alabama, as across the world, is not going to ask why. What are you trying to hide? You bring in these people making these exorbitant amounts, $1,000 an hour. Most people in Mobile don't make that in a week or 2 weeks, actually. And this man's making it in an hour. That's an injustice to the people of Mobile. That's showing that council comes before the citizens that you're supposed to be working on, working for. Right.
And see, and I like how you put that. Tax money, taxpayers, we are the taxpayers. Things should be brought into the light. And I always feel that right is always right, and bad will come to the light.
Right. Amen. Exactly.
Always.
Yep. Exactly right.
Thank you guys for your
we
words.
We appreciate what y'all are doing.
And we appreciate the support.
Absolutely.
For Chief Prine.
Yeah.
Like
we back him 100%.
A good man, and we all stand for a good man.
Absolutely.
Right?
And we stand for the cause.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right is right.
He's what we need in office. I mean, he is the one that's going to actually uncover the truth, and I don't think he's going to back down from this.
And I appreciate that. And that just tells you what type of person we have elected into office. And to the chief, he's doing the right thing.
That's right.
He's doing what he's supposed to do, doing what they brought him to do. Right. But however, the more money flows around and the more technology changes, the more things that come in, which means that, okay, hey, this is more money that goes in my pocket. And we're going to take the tax money from everybody else to put in our pocket. Now, if you want to affect and you want to stand between our money, then we got to get you out. You know, that's just the way we feel that, and the citizens need to voice up,
That's exactly right. Yep.
and this should come to the light.
His mission here is not done yet. He's moving on to bigger and better things. And people of Mobile, you need to stand up. This is a man that we want running our city because he is for God. He is for our city. He's going to do the right thing. Even if it's hard to do, he is always going to do the right thing. And that's what we need.
Good deal.
Thank you for coming out.
Appreciate you.
So when you attend the community meetings, and you've always been active in the community meetings here in Mobile, okay, do you feel any changes since this whole, you know, since the supporters have come and everybody's standing for the chief of police? What are your feelings now going to those meetings?
Well, my feelings now, well, I'm going to go to the meetings either way anything happens.
Right.
Because I am an advocate
Right.
for truth, facts, and justice for all
Right.
in the city of Mobile as well as the United States.
Right.
So I will definitely continue going to the meetings that have previous went to or in the future.
Right.
However, I would like to talk first about this public safety committee
Okay.
that was formed by the city council about 3 months ago.
Okay.
The mayor, chief of staff Barber, and this new public safety director Lasky. And I assumed, and they said they formed this committee because of the police encounters with the citizens, and the chief of police,
Right.
Prine, he could appoint who he wanted to sit on that committee. So Chief Prine appointed me. Chief Prine appointed me to that committee to represent not only the citizens but to be a liaison with the police as well.
Right.
So this committee, like I said, is supposed to be comprised of citizens.
Right.
However, because this stuff has been going on in the chief of police Prine, he's known that things were going on internally.
Right.
He let me know from the beginning that they were probably more than likely going to not want me on the committee
Right.
and try to do anything to dismantle me
Right.
from that committee because I'm affiliated with him.
Right.
Because they were allegedly, as we can hear, targeting and harassing and bullying him. So they don't want anybody that they think could be affiliated with the chief.
Right.
Now going on down, I was on the committee for, I would say, a good 2 months. And yes, it did happen.
Right.
They did dismantle me for no reason, no cause, no justification.
Right.
And it's okay. However, I did make noise about it. It is on a city council official public meeting where I addressed this issue last month, called them out at the meeting, and Chief Prine was sitting directly behind me and everyone was in the room. And I meant what I meant and I said what I said. So this is the thing. What are you hiding? What are y'all hiding?
Right.
Because obviously it's not the chief that's hiding anything.
Right.
Of course, they never gave me any answers.
Right.
Nobody's giving me any answers to this day. But I do have text messages where I definitely communicated with the public safety director and continue to ask him, why did you have me removed?
Right.
Because according to the bylaws say, according that if there's anyone that's sitting on this committee that may need to be removed or should be removed, they would take a vote.
Right.
They never let the committee hear what happened, know what happened, and there was never a vote.
Wow.
So when I asked the public safety director here at Government Plaza, why was I removed? And he told me straight up. He said, well, it's my committee. I formed the committee and you're no longer on the committee. So then I, in turn, in front of witnesses, told him, I don't know who you're talking to. I said, for one thing, you want me to sit there and be a political pandering puppet for you? I said, well, it would never happen. I said, so let me tell you something like this. I promise you that committee will fall and it will fail because the very citizen that was sitting on that committee that's going to be straight up truthful has been dismantled. And when I get this out to the citizens, it will crash. So lo and behold, it's already crashing right now.
Right.
I promise you.
What do you have to say about the rest of the citizens and supporters here in Mobile, Alabama, as far as the support for our chief of police?
Well, this is a phenomenal thing, and I think I said this, no, I know for a fact I said this at the first rally that we had that had lots and lots of citizens there a couple of weeks ago. I told them this is history making right now in Alabama, because we know Alabama was Mobile was the first city in the South formed in the United States of the South. I told them, as a person of color, this was a historical day. We are having a protest in favor of a police chief.
Right.
A police chief.
Trying to do the right thing.
Not just trying, doing the right thing. Yeah. Because don't forget, at this point, we have not heard anything that he has done unethical.
Right.
We haven't heard anything that he has done that's disrespectful, anything that he has done illegally. We are still trying to find out to this day, weeks later, what did he do? What has he done?
Right.
And I asked them on the council last week, what did he do?
Right.
We demand answers. We are not going to continue to sit here and act like we are uneducated and unintellectual people.
Right.
We got to use our voices. Not only do we have to use our voices, the last time I checked, everybody needs to know the mind and the mouth.
Right.
It's the most powerful thing you can have out of any money in the whole wide world. And that's the facts on that.
Right. Perfect. Well, love your testimony, and we love what you have going on. And we're going to stand with you.
Thank you.
We hear you.
Thank you.
All right.
Truth, facts, and justice.
True facts. This is Trey Williams with Kudo TV and All This Entertainment signing off. Remember, ask questions, voice your opinions, and think for yourself.